welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa if you're new here, and I teach 2nd grade in Southern California. My channel has a guest today, and this is my husband, and he is actually the face behind my not camera I guess, but my editing. He actually edits all of my videos. I only film the videos and then he edits the videos for me. So he is my YouTube partner, I guess. So we're gonna do the partner tag today, which was started by Pocket Full of Primary, Michelle, and it's kind of a tag but kind of just questions that I ask. So I'm gonna ask him the questions and then we will see how he answers. So let's get started. Did you want to say anything?
Hi.
Okay, so question number 1. Where was our first date?
The roller rink, yeah.
We sound so 80s.
Yeah. I was gonna say where it was, but yeah, the roller rink.
Yeah, we went roller skating for our first date, which makes it sound a lot older than we actually are, but yeah.
The place is probably closed down by now.
Probably.
It was pretty bad when we went there.
Question number 2. What was your first impression of me?
Interesting question.
Do you keep in mind when we met, like, we were 15, so I feel like that kind of changes the answer a little bit too, depending on how old you are.
First impression of you. I thought you were cute. You were very quiet and shy, which was okay because I was very intimidated because it was kind of a strange situation. It was a blind date that we were put on from 2 mutual friends. Like, my mutual friend was dating her mutual friend, so they basically brought us on a blind date to the roller rink. And yeah, it was a little intimidating, but I thought you were cute. You were a little bit shy. Yeah, that was basically my first impression.
Question number 3. What am I afraid of?
Lizards.
Oh. I was thinking in my head, like, what am I afraid of? And then it's like you said, I was like, oh yeah.
It's like her number 1 fear.
Lizards.
She literally cries if there's a lizard. There was one in the house and it was a giant ordeal. I had to chase it around for hours.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yeah.
Question number 4. What is my shoe size?
Like every other woman's shoe size, like a 7.5, 8.
Fair, I'll take it. Do I have any secret talents?
No.
I don't have any talents.
Not that are secret to me, I guess.
But secret to other people? No, huh?
Secret talents? I don't think so. You can't do any like weird stuff. Like party tricks or anything. I would say probably not.
Nope. I would say not either. Question number 6. What am I really bad at?
Really bad at cleaning up after yourself. No. What are you really bad at? You're not a great runner.
No.
Is that a no that you're agreeing with me? But
It's a no, I'm not a good runner. I enjoy it, but I'm not good at it.
what are you really bad at? I'm not entirely sure. You're decent at most. I wouldn't say you're really bad at anything.
Yeah. I'm just like mediocre at everything I do.
Yeah, like you're decent at doing most things. I wouldn't say you're really bad at anything.
Yeah. Question number 7. What sports did I play?
Softball.
What drink do I always order?
What drink do you always order? I would say non-alcoholic would be an iced tea, and alcoholic would probably be just a beer.
Question number 9. Do we have any traditions together? If so, what are they?
Traditions together? We only recently started living together, so we don't have our own kids, so we don't have many traditions. We do have family traditions that have been ongoing through our families. Traditions with me and you, I don't know.
We have like silly traditions. They're not like...
Yeah, no like grandiose traditions that would be...
Like we have a tradition of like getting Taco Bell on Friday night.
Yeah, Taco Bell Fridays.
It's like watching TV, but that's not... It's like our tradition, but it's not like...
Yeah. I mean, we did start the Halloween tradition with my family.
Yeah.
Because my mom hates scary movies, and since we moved into our new house a few years ago, we did start our Halloween tradition where my family comes over and we force my mom to watch a scary movie and we all hang out. I would say that's the first tradition that we really started in the traditional sense of the word tradition.
Mm-hmm. We're trying to start the Christmas Eve or Christmas tradition of like having both of our parents come over rather than grandparents and aunts and uncles and like that big thing. Kind of just getting our family together, and we've done chili now twice, so it's kind of a new tradition I think that will probably continue. So, and then the last personal question is complete this sentence. My wife is blank.
Hardworking, very loving, and driven individual.
Oh, thanks. All right, so these are all school-related questions, and I feel like you'll do like pretty good with these simply because you watch all my videos.
And I talk about it all the time.
Okay, so how many years have I been teaching?
This is your not student teacher?
No.
See,
Just my own classroom.
This is your third year.
Ooh, beep wrong.
Fourth year, sorry.
Fourth year.
Fourth year, sorry. Two at Hope, and then this is your second year here.
Yeah. Question number 2. What is my degree in? And you can just say like what I got my undergrad in.
Bachelor is in,
It's kind of a tricky one.
is it early childhood development? Childhood development?
Close.
Child development?
That was my concentration. My actual degree is liberal
studies, yeah.
Yeah, but my concentration was early child development. So. Question number 3. How many students are in my class?
How many students are in your class? What is it, 27?
Yeah. It's funny that you remember that because I can never even remember that. Like 27 is like a number I don't want to remember. Like I can remember 26 and 28. Like that just sounds more normal. But like 27 is such a weird number. I don't know why. Question number 4. What is my favorite subject to teach?
I'm not sure.
You can just take a guess.
Your favorite subject to teach? You teach like second grade, so there's like 3 subjects.
Math, writing, or reading, basically.
Yeah.
So which one of those do I like the most?
I would guess you like teaching. Probably, I feel like math would be fun to teach, but that's because I'm saying that. I feel like reading would be somewhat fun to teach, but it would be kind of difficult because you'd just be like, just read the word. I'm gonna say math.
I would say math. I don't like love one over the other completely, but I think in terms of second grade I like math, but when I taught like 4th and 5th grade I hated teaching math because it was really hard. So yeah, I would probably say math. Question number 5. What time do I usually get to school in the morning?
7:05, 7:10.
Get to school?
No?
That's what time I leave.
Oh. So 20 minutes after that.
What is my favorite thing about teaching?
Favorite thing about teaching? I mean, it's what you've wanted to do your entire life. Your favorite thing about teaching, I would say it's a rewarding career to be in. I would guess that's your favorite thing about having teaching as your career. Is it's just a rewarding job to have, and it's what you've always wanted to do.
I would agree. How much money do I typically spend on my classroom in a year?
Well, it's kind of tough because you've only been teaching for 4 years. It's varied drastically. I would say from now on, it will probably be, I would guess, in the ballpark of like $500 a year. out of our like personal money.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously your first year you spent a lot more, and then your second year you were still like figuring out what you wanted for your classroom, and then your third year you moved to the new school, so you had a whole different classroom, whole setup, and you wanted like different things. But I would guess like $500 a year between stuff on like TPT and the dollar store and stuff like that.
It's kind of hard to say exactly like how much I spend. I couldn't even tell you like a rough estimate. I don't feel like, but I feel like 500 is probably close. Is that how much I can spend?
Spend how much you want.
What is my must-have teacher item?
Your must-have teacher item, like that you still want.
I think it's like the item that I couldn't live without.
The item you couldn't live without. I know your must-have last year would have been flexible seating. That's kind of not one item.
But I see.
But you have flexible seating now, and I wouldn't say that would be your must-have.
But it could
Maybe
be
your Chromebooks?
something that.
Your tech, like
No,
your tech in the classroom. That'd
Yeah.
be like the one thing you wouldn't want to do without. It's hard to say like one Chromebook because you have like 30
No, yeah, you
in
could
your
say
classroom.
like technology in general.
Yeah, I would just say probably your Chromebooks.
Yeah. Like once you have them, I feel like it's hard to give that up. Like if I never had them, then it would be one thing. Like at my old school, I didn't. I only had like 5 desktops, and so I was just used to making do without them. But now that I've had a whole class set for 2 years, it would be really hard to not have a class set. So yeah, I would agree. If I wasn't,
Am I answering these for you? You don't know the answer. I just say something and you just agree with me.
pretty much. No, I have an answer in my head, but not all of them. It's like a one for sure answer.
Yeah.
If I wasn't a teacher, what would I be doing?
If you weren't a teacher, what would you be doing? I know that you have expressed interest in being a social worker. I'm not sure if you would be doing that right now. Probably.
I could see myself, doing something. I actually really enjoy stuff to do with like law, not like being a lawyer or anything like that, but like, and I wouldn't want to be a police officer, but I enjoy that kind of like side of stuff. So, and then I've always wanted to help kids in any way, so I think that would be another, and it's actually something I've considered doing in the future if I didn't want to be a teacher anymore. I don't see myself being an admin, so if I just kind of got tired of teaching, I thought about maybe going into like CPS or something like that. Last question. If I could change one thing about teaching, what would I change?
If you could change one thing about teaching, I would say in terms of the structure of the job, you would probably prefer 4-day work weeks.
That was exactly what I was thinking in my head.
But that seems like not maybe necessarily related to teaching. I would say if you could change one thing, I would say you'd probably want to change the mindset of parents. Because I know a lot of parents have this mindset where the teachers like can be in the wrong, or the way that they teach students nowadays is dumb and it's not how they used to learn, so it's not the right way to teach their kid. And I know that that's like a very frustrating aspect of your job, so I'd say either that or just in the general structure would be a 4-day work week with 3-day weekends every weekend.
That'd be so great. I would agree with both of those, but I would also say changing like assessment requirements. I just feel like the students, I don't know. Part of me like likes assessments because I feel like it's easier to make your teaching like data driven, but I feel like I would rather just do my own type of assessments. I just feel like some of the state testing and stuff like that students are required of is a lot, and like most of it is data like you wouldn't even really use, especially with state testing. But assessments within my class I feel like are useful, but the big tests like that I just feel like it's a lot. So yeah. Well, thanks for joining my channel.
That was it?
Yeah.
That was easy.
All right, well, If you have any video requests, leave them down below. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the, is it called a notification bell? Click the notification bell so you can stay updated on my future videos. And I will catch you guys next time.